But yeah, like, imagine if the parents of the kids you tutored through your college find out that you went to go out to meet up with a 13-year-old girl home alone to make sure she's safe, right? And after talking about smoking marijuana, right? Like that, it's very weird. You would definitely get looks. Like, I feel like if people would question your actions in any way, I mean, reasonably, right? But if anyone would question or give you, like, weird looks for something you did, you probably shouldn't do it, right? Like, I don't know. I've always had that mentality, right? Like, you tell a crowd, like, oh, well, I'm gonna go meet a 13-year-old girl home alone after talking about weed, right?
Right. Would you
strange.
think that the parents of the kids you tutor would be comfortable with you coming to visit a 13-year-old girl after talking about smoking marijuana and hanging out?
Probably not.
Probably not.
You're right.
Definitely
Now,
not.
you tutor kids.
Sir, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
First off, that is not completely true.
I have a couple more questions for you.
What?
I really don't want to answer any more questions, and I feel...
Do you have marijuana with you?
No, I do not.
Is it in your car?
No, it is not.
Why is he emptying his
Then
pockets?
why did you say you were going to come over here and blaze?
And blaze.
What's the lighter for?
I smoke cigarettes. They're in my car.
That is very sus, though. I won't lie, right? Because it's like you come over with intentions, right? Because that's kind of what it is, right? Saying you're gonna do something, right? That's intentions. After saying your intentions is to smoke up in this girl's house. That is, you would think that would come along with it, right? I don't know if they found any.
Again, you see how this looks.
I know how it looks, and I'm
A
sorry.
32-year-old guy
who
who deals with kids all the time
time
comes over to visit a 13-year-old girl who's alone after a discussion about smoking marijuana together.
smoking pot.
Sir, I understand this. I'm
That's
sorry.
you, right? Do you blaze?
Did you blaze?
Did you blaze? Yes. You're my soulmate. You call
That
me
is
13-year-old
hella
girl
weird.
We were just talking. Come on, please.
Sure.
You're
Get it?
32. You got nothing else to do on a Sunday?
He's right. Like, dude, imagine calling a 13-year-old your soulmate, bro. That is extremely weird. Like, oh man, that is hella weird. Like, imagine you're in public and you tell that to a minor, like in front of her parents. That's weird as hell. You're my soulmate. Like, I understand. There are people that say things like that or call people like quote unquote pet names. They call them names of some sort, right? Even if you call everyone you like or find something good in them, so your soulmate, that is still hella weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm just gonna watch football.
Yeah. You're with a 13-year-old girl after you...
Football, man. Classic banger, man. Oh, man. If I ever need to get out of, any situation, right, I would probably say that, right? I was like, oh, well, I'm just here. Why am I here in this bank vault? I heard there was a football game, watch party happening here. They would probably let me go. Oh, man.
Blaze.
Steelers and the Ravens.
You see how this looks?
I know how it looks. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, I gotta go back.
I'm gonna watch football.
Blaze.
Yeah. Here with a 13-year-old girl after you blazed.
Blazed.
You see how this looks?
I know how it looks. I'm very sorry. May I please leave?
No. Oh, man.
Math tutor
Nervous
Mike
Nelly.
Manzi's number is up. He thought he was going to
Ow,
spend
my
the day
eyes.
smoking pot with a 13-year-old girl. Instead,
That's
he's
weird.
spending it with me and the police.
There's something you need to know.
Is there cops?
Banger.
Am I
There's
gonna-
something you need to know.
Please.
I'm Chris Hansen.
No, you're not.
Is that?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Please let me go home, guys.
Sir,
Guys,
it'd be best if you went out this
Please.
door.
No, because I'm just...
What the hell, Ron? I just appeared and disappeared like that, man. Maybe, oh my god, maybe that's it. I've solved it. I've solved it, guy. You guys, it feels like this whole channel has been like a chronologically, me understanding the true potential of Ron Knight, right? What if Ron Knight is actually magic? Bear with me, man. Right, walk with me. What if he's magic, right? What if he doesn't need to act all tough, right? What if he could snap someone's neck like that, right, in an instant, right? That would mean that realistically he was the most dangerous thing in the planet, right? God, don't come after me, Ron Knight. I'm sorry, right? I apologize.
Arrested. I know
I
what's going to
apologize.
happen, sir.
Don't come
I really
get me.
can't afford to do this. I can't.
Afford.
I'm really not
He's
here
sweating.
for any malintent. I really can't.
I'm also
Please
sweating.
do not.
Look at the chat.
I really just want to... Please let me go home, guys.
Oh, he's back. See, I'm telling you. He is magic. Oh my god, he's magic, man. Ron Knight is magic. He was there 1 second, another second he wasn't, right? Now
I
he's
really
back.
just want to...
Chandelier.
No, I'm gonna get arrested going that way. Please, no, I can't. I can't.
You have
I
to go
won't.
that way.
Please.
Ron Knight, man, with such conviction in his voice, you have to go that way. That is so good, man. You know, there are a lot of people that tell me, I don't know if it's true, but I claim it to be true, that Ron Knight is actually Mike Manzi's uncle. And that's why there's no one cut, because Mike Manzi actually told a lot of stuff to Ron Knight, being like, "Oh, please, uncle, why would you do this, right? You can't do this to me, right? I'm your nephew, right?" But yeah, it's like he's begging to his uncle, right, to let him leave. And to be honest, like, imagine your uncle sets you up to get captured. but to be honest, like, I mean, I don't think this was like a nefarious hit on Mike Manzi, right? Even if it wasn't, I'm glad it was.
Go this way. Please, man.
You can't go this way.
Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, I need to learn that Ron Knight level commission. You can't go this way. You know, can I have a cup of water, please? I need to learn how to. Wait.
This is horrible.
The's only one
This
way
is
out
horrible.
through the garage, where the
Garage.
Fairfield, Connecticut cops are waiting with a pair of handcuffs with his name on them.
Please. I know. Oh, please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Guys.
Hands behind your back.
Guys.
Listen, just follow the instructions, okay? Just calm down. Just follow the
No, I
instructions. We'll
can't.
explain
I
everything.
can't.
No, just relax.
I just don't understand, yo. Like, they're not gonna hear you out, homie. You know, they're not gonna hear you out and be like, "Oh, wait, oh, you didn't mean to do anything, guys. Everyone, back up, man, back up. Let him leave, right?" No, but I'm sad they didn't actually. Oh, wait.
I can't.
Manzi argues with the cops, and while he's not resisting arrest, he sure isn't being overly cooperative. Listen closely. The cops tell Manzi they may have to pull out the taser.
You're gonna get tasered.
Kneel down.
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna
Kneel
get
down.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get what? But I'm just casually having a conversation with the police. But I'm sad they didn't taser him, right? Imagine how funny that would have been, right? He got
No,
tasered.
I'm gonna get down.
Kneel down.
I'm getting down.
Like, bro, you should have just done it anyway. On his neck too, bro. On his neck.
He's put into the
That
back
could
of the
kill a
unmarked
man.
car and hauled off.
Is that right? No, that ain't him. Even if
The
it
police
is,
station.
I can't see him clearly
The
enough.
only numbers this math tutor will be crunching to
He's just petting his
much his bail
bald
will be.
spot. Let's hear it.
Yes,
Yes.
Mike, we are. He takes off
We
his
are.
jacket before posing for a mugshot.
What a
The
lame-ass
t-shirt
shirt.
is a math equation. It's a T-shirt popular with graduates of MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of
He ain't
Technology.
graduated from there,
But
though.
he didn't go there. He got his degree from a small New York college.
You know, the theory is that he went to MIT and then transferred to another school and eventually graduated from there. But I like to imagine that wasn't the case, that he was just posing as an MIT student. That would be funny. Oh
As
god,
he's
what the hell
booked,
was
he
that?
bites his fingernails.
Lace is gonna come out of your shoes. Are you right?
Lace is gonna come. Those are some.
And then he's
I just muted
fingerprinted.
it. Those are some very, very ugly shoes. If you wear those shoes, I'm sorry,
As
but
he's
those
booked,
things are
he bites
ugly
his
as hell.
fingernails.
Like, look at this. Look at those kicks, yo. People who wear those type of shoes need to consider growing as a person.
Your
I'll
shoes.
stop.
Are you right-handed?
Ew.
And then he's
Left-handed
fingerprinted
people?
before he does.
I want you guys to guess if I'm left or right-handed, right? I would tell you. I was gonna tell you, but actually, I want you to guess if I'm left or right-handed, right? I mean, I feel like the answer should be
to
obvious.
waive his right to remain silent and speak to
Yo,
detectives.
he kind of thick, yo.
So now that you've read all this,
My bad.
and you understand it, you're willing to talk to me about. We can talk about what happened today.
Yes.
You should never.
All right.
During the interrogation with the detective, Manzi fidgets a lot. He lets out a big sigh, but
Sigh.
it's understandable. He's on the hot seat in the ice-cold interrogation room.
I do
That's
understand
cold.
the age difference. I
And it's
do.
important that you understand that.
I
That
do.
what is
I
the
do.
age
I
difference
understand.
actually? So it's a 13-year-old with a 32-year-old. That would be what, 19 years? Yes.
The
Quick
age
math.
difference in that, and that's why I really was not intending on doing anything with this girl.
What'd you think when she said she was 13?
I really felt like there was definitely a position that she was putting herself in.
Oh my god.
Wasn't going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what? I know how Crime Watch Daily works, right? You know, I would like to say that they like, you know, they cut up parts to, you know, put together, right? My theory is that, you know, the detective asked, like, oh, well, like, you know, why do you believe that, you know, she would be in a home full of strangers, right? And Mike Manzi answers, well, you know, there was definitely a position she was putting herself in that wasn't good, you know. That was probably his response to a question like that. But Crime Watch Daily spins it and says, you know, oh, it was her fault. You know, the reason why I came was actually because she was kind of luring me in, right? But I'm not defending him. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending him. But I feel like definitely these shows spin things, and I don't mind. I really don't. Like, you know, this dude was already a weirdo anyway, so.
And she said that her mother was coming home today.
Right.
Until about 6 o'clock. So I was gonna go there. I was gonna go hang out. And if her mother ended
weird.
up, you know, coming in, I would have explained to her what was going on. But that, you know.
Hello, dude, imagine that. Imagine you find yourself like, you know, on a Sunday afternoon, right? Going over to a 13-year-old's house to chill. Like, yo, go talk to women or something. Go talk to your bros or something, you know? Do something else. Be productive around the house. You know, go out sightseeing, go eat somewhere you haven't ate, you know, do something else. You really consider a good Sunday night out to be hanging out with a 13-year-old girl you met online? That is hella weird. And to think that he would have stayed enough, you know, to wait for her mother to show up so he could explain what happened, that's some massive cap. You just don't want to ever put yourself in that situation, right? Like, it's always the latter when it comes to something like that, right? You think that this guy is here trying to, you know, seduce your daughter and shit, you know. Is seduce the right word? I don't even know. You know what I mean? Creep on your daughter, same thing. You would think this guy was a creep.
That's all I would have done.
Were you guys going to go out to eat or anything? I know you guys talk about food a lot in here.
We did talk a lot about food.
I was getting hungry kind of. Actually,
I wasn't sure.
Text.
I had no idea
Detective, oh, you
what
funny,
was,
man.
You know,
You guys talk about weed.
The detectives, man, you know, they have to be charismatic. You know, that's their job, right? Is to get these people talking. But shut up, man. Oh, I was getting a bit hungry. I'm just
A
saying.
lot. You guys
yeah, we
smoke.
spoke about that a little bit. Yeah.
Where's the plan to
Spoke a little
smoke
bit.
and eat?
I mean, you know, I was planning on trying to, like, just like I said, being there, making sure things were okay. I would have definitely sat down and ate. I would have hung out, you know.
Ew.
But that's
Hanging out
that's
is
pretty
such a
much it.
weird
The
thing to
detective
say.
asked him about a text exchange with Tetrad's decoy when he called who he thought was a 13-year-old girl,
A soulmate.
his soulmate.
I'm going
Thrilla's a stupid ass name. Thrilla? Really?
to do
Seriously?
some yoga later, lol.
How's your downward dog?
You remember what you said?
No, we don't. But you can.
Hello.
How's your downward dog?
Well, okay, yeah, but that's a yoga move still. But
It is, but
yeah,
like, come on.
I mean,
I'm
I
a guy.
understand.
You're a guy.
I
I
understand.
get it.
How
So
can
you're
I-
putting a
The onus.
13-year-old
That's
girl
uh-huh.
into some sort of danger. A 13-year-old who can't
Spot up.
make those decisions and judgments on their own
True.
because of their age, and that's why they have the
That's
law.
a fact.
Because Manzi never sent in
Like, that's a fact, you know. I mean, he just basically explained why anyone below the age of 18, there are some states that are 17, some that are 16, which I think are heinous, right? It needs to be 18 all across the board. And I do, before anyone comments, I do understand that those, like, 17 rules, like, apply to when they're close in age. But it doesn't matter, you know. I would just still like it to be, you know, I would like it to be 18 across the board, just so people stop trying to make that an excuse for praying for kids. Like, it adds some crazy shit. But anyway, that's a topic for another day, right? But yeah, he basically explained that, you know, these girls can't really give consent, right? They're not old enough to do that.
sexual texts, he was charged only with one felony, criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor. He pleaded guilty and got a
I guess.
suspended sentence of 3 years and was placed on probation.
Do you think he was up to more than just sharing a joint?
You know, I didn't really consider this part, right? But with that on your record, that you basically, you know, you had a potential risk to a minor, you know, that charge slapped onto your record, would you be allowed near schools ever again? You know, imagine that's on your record and you try to get hired as a teacher. Like, that is like, whoa, what happened here, you know? And then you go through the rabbit hole of knowing that Mike Manzi was on To Catch a Predator, right? Like, I would like to believe that showing up on the show already makes you unhireable, especially for, like, you know, anywhere in public. public service, like maybe a teacher, not a fireman, but you know what I mean, those type of we're working with people. But I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, but
it's hard to say.
That's an example of somebody that we entrust to make our kids and child's lives better. It happens all the time. We have baseball coaches, we have tutors. We have
don't even get me started.
Gymnasts. We have all these people that interact with our children, and we hope that they're guiding them in the right way. This is an example of somebody that certainly was inappropriate and guiding that child in a different way. But clearly his behavior is inappropriate.
Yep.
Manzi dodged a big bullet. You might say the teacher learned the lesson today. Don't contact underage children.
But anyway, we'll call it here, right? This was a great rewatch, right? I actually thought about some other things other than, what I spoke about in the first one and stuff. But anyway, we'll call it there. If you like to get prepared, right, check out the channel. I already said that in the intro, but, subscribe and stuff, like the video. And we'll catch you some other time. And I don't know, recommend me some guys you want me to watch in the comments, right? I will gladly appreciate that. But anyway, we'll catch you some other time, man. Goodbye.